Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Alifa Nurmalida, a second semester student of Accounting Study Program at PSI University, Tegal City Camp. Here, I will do project 1 assignment, namely presenting the material I chose, computers and malware. Okay, let's go straight to the first material. Computer. What is computer? The definition of a computer is a set of electronic devices that can be used to process data according to various previously formulated procedures, so that it can provide very useful information for each user. In short, computer help us to know data into meaningful and helpful information by following specific instructions. CPU or central processing unit, known as the brain from a computer. The CPU is responsible for executing instruction and processing data. 2. RAM or hard disk. A memory of RAM stores data temporarily while the computer is running, affecting the speed and performance of the computer. 3. And 4. Input and output device. Input and output device such as keyboard and mouse allow users to interact with the computer, while output device such as a monitor and printer display the rest. Next slide, functions and benefits. 1. Data processing. Computers can process large amounts of data and produce accurate and fast information. 2. Communication. With the internet, computers allow us to connect with anyone around the world. 3. Data storage. Computers can store large amount of data safely and easily accessed. 4. Graphics and multimedia processing. Computers enable the creation of multimedia content such as graphic design, video, and animation. And the last one, modeling and simulation. Computers are used to simulate scenarios in various fields such as science and engineering that are difficult or dangerous to do in the real world. Next, type of computer. 1. Personal computer or PC, used for daily needs such as processing data or browsing the internet, usually used at home or in the office. 2. Laptop, a portable computer that is very flexible and can be used anywhere. We can take it anywhere and use it without having to rely on a desk. 3. Tablet, a small computer with a touch screen that is practical for light activities. This tool is suitable for light activities such as reading, watching videos, or playing light game. Server, a computer specifically used to manage and serve other computers in a network. A server is a special computer used to serve other computers in a network, usually used in companies or data centers to store and manage information. And then, supercomputer. Supercomputers have very high processing capabilities, usually used for heavy tasks such as scientific research, complex simulations, or weather predictions. Okay, next, history of computer development in Indonesia. First generation using vacuum tubes, second generation using transistors, third generation using integrated circuits, fourth generation using microprocessors, and fifth generation developing intelligent computer with AI development of. Computers in Indonesia began in the 1980 when educational institutions and companies began to adopt this technology. Since then, the use of computers has become more widespread in various sectors. The internet and portable devices make computers more accessible and usable by the general public. Over time, computers began to be more widely known and used in various sectors, including government, health, and education. And during the 1919 to the early 2000s, computers began to appear in homes and internet cafes, driven by the entry of the internet. This was the starting point of a major change in the way Indonesian people access information and communicate. And the last one, the future of computers and digital technology. Technological are bringing computers to a more sophisticated future. Advance in artificial intelligence or AI, which allows computers to learn, make decisions, and complete tasks automatically. And then cloud computing which allow us to store and access data from anywhere without having to rely on just on device. And the Internet of Things, which connect various everyday devices to the internet from refrigerators, light to vehicles so that they can be controlled digitally. In the future, computers are predicted to be more intuitive and able to adapt to user needs in real time. So that's my explanation about computers. Let's continue to the second material, namely malicious software. Malicious software or malware. About malware. Malware is software that works by entering a computer without permission and can cause damage to the system, server, and computer's network. Malware is a combination of the word malicious, which means evil or dangerous, and software, which means software. Worse, malware can steal data and information stored on the computer and become a backdoor for hackers to enter. How malware enters the system. Malware can enter a computer system through the internet network, especially illegal websites, suspicious download, unsafe advertisement, phishing emails, fake emails that look official, hiddenly embedded in files or links. Types of malware to watch out for. Some types of malware you should be aware of. The first one, virus. Virus is malware that appears through downloads on websites, USB usage, computer document, network connection, and so on. This type of malware is created to disrupt the system's work process and damage and eliminate data, information, or document on the computer. Trojan. Trojans are malware that work by disguising themselves as harmless applications, thereby convincing users to download and use the application. Once the application is installed and run, the Trojan quickly splits and monitors all computer activity. It then steals your personal data and information. Adware. This type of malware does not harm data on the computer, but is able to send spyware that is used to view all computers' activities, collect data and personal information to be used by hackers. Personal information such as password, credit card information, and others can be stolen. Worm. A worm is a type of malware that has the ability to duplicate itself, so it can easily spread on a computer system. This type of malware enters through the internet networks, illegal applications, or suspicious documents sent via email. Botnet. Malware in the form of a group of bots that infiltrate the entire network and computer system controlled by hackers. Botnets are used as a tool to gain access and control device through previously obtained data. And the last, ransomware. A type of malware that works by looking and denying users the ability to use a computer system and access data within it. This malware is used by hackers to commit cybercrime, demanding a sum of money as a ransom to reopen the system. The dangers of malware on your device. The first one, slowing down computer system. Data and document damage. Problems with application inside. System cannot be opened. And last, data change to viruses. How to deal with malware on a computer. Here are some steps you can take to handle it. 1. Use Acronis Cyber Protections. The first method you can try to deal with malware is by using Acronis Cyber Protect. Acronis Cyber Protection is an AI-powered computer security solution and integrates backup, recovery, anti-malware, cybersecurity, and endpoint management tools such as vulnerability assessment, URL filtering, and patch management in a single service. 2. Delete temporary programs and data. The next step is to check the programs running on your computer and data storage in it. If you find anything unfamiliar, suspicious, or temporary, delete those programs and data. This step is necessary to prevent malware from spreading to more data and system. 3. Update your system. System updates are a very effective way to counter malware attack. It's important to update your computer system regularly because updates often contain improvement to your device security system. 4. Back up your data. Always make sure to back up your data to prevent data loss in the event of a malware attack. These actions can save your data if a system reset becomes necessary. A reset will typically erase all data and restore the device to its original state. With regular backups, you won't have to worry about losing all your data. Okay, that's the presentation I can give regarding how to deal with malware and computers. Okay, sorry if there are any mistakes in pronunciation or material, and thank you for watching. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.